Apples in Mythology and Medieval Times 1b, a journey through symbolism, folklore, and function. Celtic and other European folklore. In Celtic mythology, apples were seen as sacred and magical. The Isle of Avalon, where the legendary King Arthur was taken to be healed, means Isle of Apples. The apple tree was considered a gateway to the Otherworld, a mystical place of healing and eternal youth. Apples often appeared in Druidic rituals and were symbols of fertility, rebirth, and prophecy. European folklore is filled with tales where apples play a role in divination and magic. One widespread tradition was for young women to peel an apple in one long strip and toss it over their shoulder to see the initial of their future husband in the shape it formed on the ground. Apples in medieval times, symbolism, medicine, and cuisine. Symbolism in the Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, the apple continued to serve as a rich symbol in both religious and secular contexts. In Christian iconography, it was often a metaphor for sin and redemption. Medieval artworks frequently depicted the Virgin Mary with an apple in her hand, symbolizing her role as the new Eve, offering salvation instead of sin. In secular literature, apples were often symbols of love, fertility, and beauty. In courtly romance, lovers exchanged apples as tokens of affection. In heraldry, the apple could symbolize peace, prosperity, or even wisdom, depending on its context. Apples in medieval medicine. Apples were highly valued in medieval medicine, which was deeply influenced by Galenic theory, emphasizing the balance of the four humors: blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. Foods were classified according to their qualities: hot, cold, moist, dry, and apples were considered to be cold and moist, making them ideal for cooling fevers and soothing inflammations. Medical texts from the period often included apples in treatments for various ailments. For example, cooked apples were used to aid digestion and treat diarrhea. Apple cider vinegar was valued for its antiseptic properties. Apples mixed with other ingredients like honey, herbs, or wine were used in tonics and poultices. In monastic gardens, apple trees were a common sight, and monks compiled herbals and medical treatises that included detailed instructions on using apples for health.